Yes, I know Compendium made a video on this not that long ago, but this is different, I promise. Just watch the video, eh? Persona games are easy, this is no secret. Specifically the modern trio, not the old Sony games. Except for Persona 2, of course. Now specific comes like, well, Reload, Royal, and probably Revival when it comes out. Before we start, you should know that I'm probably gonna sound like I'm complaining. And realistically, I might. But I want you all to know, this is all in good fun. So don't take it too seriously. Okay? Okay. Moving on. When it comes to starting Persona, I usually start with Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden. Why? Well, for one, Katana is the go. For two, I want to see people struggle a little. No, I am not joking. I've been playing Royal for the first time. I just got past Kaneshiro, and as much as I'm enjoying the game, it is piss easy. Now there are a couple reasons for this, some of which don't need to be stated.
It's showtime! All will be revealed!
9% Compendium, by the way. I only use DLC personas that I've fused before, so I have never seen Myriad Truths just in-game. I was using normal mode? Yeah, I was. Wanna know what else I played in normal mode? Golden, best game in the series. First time I played Portable, I'm not even quite sure what I was on easy mode, but that was my first time with the whole series, Comes some slack. Anyway, seeing how easy Royal was, I went to hard mode. But then I started getting more EXP, and I was like, wait a damn minute, does hard mode boost experience gain? So I found this very useful list on Reddit, shout out to Reddit, showing all the multipliers for different difficulties. Safety makes sense, 0.5 damage leads, you deal more damage, money experience are boosted, makes sense. Easy, slightly less boosts from safety, yeah, still makes sense. Normal, of course, everything's 1.0. Hard mode, you receive more damage, you deal less, but no boost experience or money. So it's just a coincidence. Hard mode does not make it easier. Then there's challenge DLC. Now I have no idea what the hell that is, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna assume that's merciless. Money and EXP get a boost here, and damage dealt is lowered even further. Pretty normal, makes sense. Hey, what's at the bottom? Now if you're paying attention, you know I haven't even mentioned showtimes yet. And honestly, I don't want to. I only have two, but I effectively have one because the one day I had Makoto and Ryuji showtime, I fought Shadow Kaneshiro. I did that entire palace one day, 621, and these two were running amok. And when I increased difficulty, because the way showtimes work, it triggered more often. I'd like to clarify, I love steamrolling in Persona games. Chaining attacks, that's probably the best part of combat in my opinion. However, that's been relegated to mid to end game in the earlier titles. But when you go to Royal, even if you don't just pull INO out of the Compendium, you're barely struggling aside from a couple of shadows getting you trouble every now and then. No joke, those Chaucer were beating my ass. Alright, now that we've talked about Royal, let's get to Persona 3 Reload. And honestly, Reload's pretty balanced. Till Fiore's anyway. Now I have to admit, I have not played Reload.
You need to leave!
Calm down. I've played Portable twice, and I played Fest for the Answer. I think I'm somewhat qualified for this. And even then, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know these things are broken. I mean, look at this shit. Oh my days, it wasn't even Scarlet Havoc. And it's not just Makoto. Ken has what's basically 4 skills in one. And Junpei changed his legal name to Krippei. For his first Fuji, Death Ray. Second Fuji, second Death Ray. Alright, I know I was just complaining about Fujis, but they're really not that bad. Like, this is me starting to edit. Fujis really aren't that much of an issue. Anyway, now that's done, let's get to Revival. And I'm actually pretty hopeful that things will be different this time. Prime time looks pretty broken, but so far as the requirements to activate it are somewhat challenging, it should be fine. Thin flying doesn't look too useful, could be way stronger if it downs enemy. I honestly hope it does. Incentivize using elements a little bit more. I think it's a pretty balanced thing. Wait, hold on. Why is she here? If you didn't think Rise was already the most broken navigator in the series, this just makes it worse. Like, bro, come on. Did we forget what she was doing in Golden? Mind you, P4G came out in 2012. This was before Atlas started pampering, and she still clears. But that's about all I have to say for Revival. Naturally, everyone will get a buff of some kind, which is worrying since this monster exists. I mean, there isn't much to be said. If you know, you know. And honestly, she might end up pretty busted too if they increase her SP. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Love this series, but it can be a little too easy at times. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, hype the vid for some extra points, and I'll see y'all later. Take care.